Hello. I don't know if YouTube Studio is broken, but it is. I don't know how to fix it. The Wi-Fi's been weird all day. Maybe I'll just do the PNG tuber. But hello everyone. Hi Trex, hi Javelin, hi Jeremy, hi Fairy, hi Neil. Alright, what were you guys debating about soap? You guys wash your hands in the kitchen or bathroom? If you wash your hands in the kitchen, do you have like hand soap or do you use dish soap? You use hand soap because dish soap will strip your skin's natural oils too much. The reason why you would use hand soap is because it's a lot gentler on your skin. But in the kitchen I have both hand soap and dish soap. Dish soap in kitchen, hand soap in bathroom. Neil's correct. I wash with dish soap and I question if it's good. No. Bad for your skin. The only thing that dish soap also scrubs away is the oils in your skin. That's not really healthy. Yes, exactly what I just said. Jerry has cuts on his hand, was thinking, would this be bad if I used hand soap? Not gonna lie, these days my hands aren't exactly keyboarding. What's that mean? Harry's hands are silky smooth, and yet he has no one to hold them. Except maybe Jeremy if he wants. Okay. W. Okay, I started early because this game wants to play Raft later, and we're assuming that a suds. We're essentially just waiting on a suds to finish touching grass at this point, so we'll probably play Raft on stream later, just hanging out. Dang, Neil is 58 years old. That's crazy. Okay, let's go. You're not able to type accurately. Have you been sleeping? Because you've been awake at odd hours, I think. Sigh, let me feel Fairy. Yeah, Fairy, give Jerry your hand so he can verify. Oh wait, I have to tweet out again. Oh yeah, there will be a food break at some point, by the way. Since I'm starting early. Okay. Holding hands in Kana's chat, it's Jeremy and Fairy. This is why I didn't want to tell them to not use dish soap. They don't have anyone who would care what their hands feel like. Woof. Look at Javelin roasting y'all. Bro, what I hold hands? The club? Yeah. Jeremy says that's crazy. I hold my hands with my feet. Do your feet care, Jeremy? Because your feet are smoother than your hands, your feet are not cleaned with dish soap. Yo, what do you say? Oh, wait. I was trying to get a specific illustration of Tang and Dis. Did I give everyone gifts this season yet? I don't remember. Barry said it. No, it's you. It's all your fault, Neil. Okay, I highly doubt Tang and Instance got far with the drug that'll wipe out all life on Earth. I mean, Rotumna. Oh wait. Didn't give you anything. Crystal. Okay, let's roll for this illustration. Cafe? Canton's a frequent visitor to the cafe. She may not get tired like other people, but she needs all the stimulants she can get for all-day study / research sessions. She usually keeps to herself in a corner of the cafe, but sometimes she sits at the bar and graces you with some small talk, or asks a question about what you think about living on this planet. You can never really tell what her mood's gonna be. It seems to fluctuate based on how well her research is going. Speaking of research, she's determined to try every possible way to drink blep tea. Wort long, double strength and bitter. The way instance brews it in the lab. Sure, coming right up. Brew Tang, the blackest, sludgiest blep you've ever made. Even when the cafeteria's old auto brew broke and started mixing motor oil in with the tea, it wasn't this muddy. Tang takes a sip and shudders. Perfect. As Tang drinks her tea, you notice she's fiddling with something in her hand. It's a large rainbow-hued crystal, a bit like the hollow palm interface embedded in your hand. What's that? Hmm? She says, seeming to have forgotten that you're there. This is something of my mother's. She mutters, turning the crystal over and over in her fingers. I found it in an old junk drawer in the med bay. Must have been there for over a decade, before well, from when she was still alive. I'd meant to give it to Dis, but since he's the sentimental one, I suppose I waited too long and now he's gone. Oh yeah, I have to find him! Oh shit. Was that what I was trying to... I think that's what I was trying to do last time. We have to get him back. Because he bombed the walls. Now he's out there somewhere, all alone. Let's go to the ridge. Surely he's here. I'm gonna make a new save. Oh wait, what's our 20? Oh, okay. We can recover. Seven. Go. Nose. Okay. Here's squid babies. No. Leave. I'm gonna check what this one is. Gideon. Is radiation warning. That might be a recovery area event. This is rain P. Would raise perception. I don't need that. Here's Sim. Me with this? This? The overseer wants to speak because Speak to us again. Don't you realize I'm just a kid? Symbiosis tells that you're the only one who could bring this to the other humans. Never underestimate the power of a single seed. Now you will go and convince others of your species to agree to our compromise. To help? Will help because it is better to live a quiet, dignified life in harmony with nature than to die screaming in your beds after we unleash a neurotoxic gas into your colony. The overseer pauses to let the threat sink in. You wonder if it's a bluff or if you're only alive because the gardeners tried more organic pest control methods first. An envoy will visit in Glow Season to discuss it formally. Be clear, an armed envoy. We trust you'll change your mind by then. Where's this, bro? Oh, he's in the... I thought he would be in the village, honestly. Why is the PNG... Okay, the PNG is moving. Oh, wahoo. Wait, this is not the... Okay, wait. I only want to use these when I need them. We'll talk to Sim last so I can top off this one. Get another card for that. Okay, this way first. Investigate. This one? Hi, Doc. How are you? How's your PC building journey going? Okay. Check it out. Engineering chat. Wait. Did I get anything from this? I don't... And... about that. What happened? Got kudos. What's this? What are you doing out here? Living? For the first time in probably my whole life, he says with a slight smile. Ah, Solana is here. Here from behind you, and you turn to find Sim waiting for you in the cover of the forest. He steps into the glow of the campfire, tall and ethereal in his tattered human clothing. Sim lays his hand on Dis's shoulder and Dis covers it with his own. You can tell her the truth, my beloved. What's done is done. What are you talking about? The day before you got your money to buy it, they ran out of the motherboard, so no PC for you until they restock. Oh. That's unfortunate. When do they restock, or do they not know yet? Wait, you and Sim? What's going on? Dis looks over his shoulder at Sim, and then back at you. There's a challenge in his eyes. Yeah, me and Sim. He understands what it's like to be different from everyone else. I'm happy for you. Thank you. Dis replies. He looks relieved, and you can see how happy he is to start to shine through his usually grim expression. But I guess I do owe you an explanation. What's happening? Like I said, the gardeners are going to make me one of them. Okay. Talk to Sim first. Please, he belongs with this human family. I'll be with you every step of the way, Dis. Oh, thank God. Oh, wait, we're back home. Shit. Okay, wait. I need to recover stamina first in that case if we're gonna be sent home. What is this one? 40? Did you get the other parts at least? Are they on sale? Are any of them on sale? Wahoo. Okay, let me go back to that other clearing just to make sure. Are we 30? Okay. $35. Okay, we have to. And we're not touching that. Okay, sim. Heal us. And also I gotta. Okay. And I used this earlier, right? Yes. You need to purchase everything in one go. If you do it, you get a massive discount in the total cost of every part, and you also get the machine built for free. This is the only way. This way, the only work you will have to do is installing Windows in the drivers. Oh, okay, okay, I see. Okay, good luck with the next round. What are you doing here? I'm happy for you. Talk to Sim first. He needs to be with his human family. Be with you every step of the way. Investigation into the bombing during Glow attack continues all month. Blum and his goons can't find a way to put it on these Stratos. And over time, people come to accept that this was probably the culprit. The rumor doesn't make anyone feel better, but it does take the heat off to others, including you. You used to have such vibrant and evasive dreams when you were younger, but you've flipped like a bushwood log ever since Dr. Instance rewired your brain to prevent them. Some mornings you still wake with the vague feeling that you've lost or forgotten something important, but as you open your eyes to milky quiet sunlight streaming through your window and see flakes of bromide snow piling up against the glass, it anchors you to be here and now. Anchors you to the here and now. Your birthday. You're 19. Only one more year as a teen. You shall endure. Make sure you have email alerts and stuff for when it restocks again. ITOG. Okay, we fetched this. Quiet 2. Yummy. Birthday. Got the wall stone faced. Tommy and Rex are almost there. Okay. Cafe. Tangent's sitting at the bar, scrolling through some reports on her holopalm while Dis stomps in trilling mud across the floor. There you are. You weren't in the lab or our quarters. I do other things. What do you want, Dis? Tang replies, deadpan. Utopia needs your help getting a sample from something. It's got this acid or something that keeps screwing up the sample. Tangent sighs and downs the rest of her blep tea in one gulp, wincing at the taste, and then leaves. Dis slides into one of the bar stools. You pour him a blep tea for himself. Upon closer inspection, you notice that his clothing has been eaten away in some places by flecks of acid. Rough day? Yeah, kind of. His shoulders slump. He takes a sip of his tea and sticks out his tongue. How does she drink this? He doesn't stop though. He stoically manages to get halfway through before you slide the jar of sugar bug syrup over. What's up with you and Tang? The usual. She's her, and I'm me. We'll probably never get along. Like when we were kids. We're too different now. He downs the rest of his tea, looking surprised by how much the sugar bug syrup changes the taste. He rolls the mug between his hands on the counter. Everyone thinks Tang is so smart and so dependable. Not like her weird twin brother, right? You're not weird. Don't try to bullshit me. I know what people say about me, what they've always said. Just two different people. Wish people would stop treating us like we're not. He sits for a while longer, fiddling with one of the acid holes in his collar until he's worried it's so large he can twist it around his finger. Alright, time to get back to work. Thanks for the tea. You can't help but think he looks a little lighter when he leaves. Maybe it's just your imagination. Hi, Derp. Ah, so early for you. Why are you up? 8 a.m. Oh. So early. Base. Rex. Everyone is okay, I guess. Still trying to get this. Coming right up. Oh. You brewed Tang the blackest, sludgiest bluff you've ever made. He takes a sip and shudders. Perfect. Hey, if you see Dis, can you give him this? He places an object on the table, the large rainbow-hued crystal, a bit like the holopalm interface embedded in your hand. What is it? It's something of my mom's. Oh. Wait! No, I want you to give it to her. Him. Pretty normal time. Oh. Why don't you give the crystal to him yourself? She harumps and gets up, leaving the crystal behind. Because my brother is impossible, she snaps. You tuck the item away in a safe place under the bar. Why do I gotta do this, man? $42. Oh, no. $5? Okay, I can't get it. Whatever. Hole in one. Rex. Are you a present? Crystal. Also crystal. Nothing new from you guys. Are you okay? You're good. Ignite this. Wait. going on? What? Oh, wait. Are they gonna wipe out everything? I didn't help her. What do you mean? It's time for your end-of-term project. You're partnered with Tang and Nomi to come up with a project that uses everything you've learned about math, physics, computing, robotics, architecture, and astronomy.
I know. We should go down to the helio engine room and see if it makes us think of anything.
Great idea. That's not a terrible idea, actually. Tang agrees slowly. We could do a comparison of the Helios' superior engine and talk about how Earth technology improved the years between the stratospheric and the heliopods leaving Earth. Nomi nods excitedly and leads the way.
No offense, but we also had like way better funding than you guys.
Nomi explains as you head down into the belly of the Helio.
You know, like government funding, right? Like not just dark web stuff, but actual factual space travel budget. People were so mad when you guys left. The world didn't believe the Strato would even make it off the planet, but when you did, everyone left behind got super competitive. So our technology is like so much better.
You and Tang try not to roll your eyes as Nomi chatters away. You split up to take a look at all the different components of the Helio engines, from the cooling system to the nanocell reactors to the complicated banks of computers that all once housed the Helio's much less powerful onboard AI. The Helio might be newer, but nothing beats congruence. Leaning in to take a look at some faded warning sign about pacemakers when you hear Nomi yell.
Oh no! Guys, I think I broke it! Help, I'm stuck!
Help them? You and Tang rush over to where Nomi is sprawled in a tangle of cables wrapped around them like a nest of snake bugs. Nomi looks too terrified to move, and for good reason. Every time they do, more wires snap free of their connections and contribute to Nomi's growing distress. The panel behind them beeps in warning.
Help me! I'm afraid to move! What if I turn off life support or something?
How did I end up in this mess? It's delicate, stressful work, but together you and Tang manage to pull Nomi from disaster. You look down on the jumbled, hopeless tangled with growing fear. You're gonna have to rewire everything and hope you get it right. Trigger a different event. Hi, Otto. How are you? Built the bomb. Look, wait. Are AIs people? Disarm the alien array. What is the array? More questions. What is the payload? You're in engineering very late today. Turn it not off. Okay, sneak in. Search the computer. You tap through the file structure on the lab computer. There are encrypted files, but nothing obvious, like one named Stable Plan Final 2. Darn. Guess it's not as easy as they make it look on holovids. Decrypt the files. Over everything Tang and Instance have worked on, what you find is chilling. Okay, well, we found it. Wahoo! Thank God. Fine. How are you feeling, Otto? Dang, I know about the plague. Worst Paris town. I know about the plague. Someone's just using you an instance. what? I would do anything, for instance. Do you think it's easy being as smart as I am and constantly being held back because I'm just a kid? Instance is the only person in the colony who's ever treated me with respect. Without her, who would I be? An alcoholic like my mom? A dysfunctional loser like my brother? You're committing genocide, Tang. Wrong compared to what? We're all going to die here if we don't do anything. Our explosives are running out and the attacks will keep happening if the air or food or the weather doesn't kill us first. Don't talk to me about morals. I'm doing what I have to do. If you want to survive, you have to make the hard decisions. It's a terrible idea. What would you know? You're just another ignorant ape, grunting fire bad without realizing you're looking at the future of humanity. She pushes herself off the wall and walks away, ignoring your protests. Looks like Tang won't be convinced. If you want any hope of stopping her and releasing the virus, you have to go over ahead and plead with the governor directly, or do something a little more drastic. Maybe you should ask someone else who knows Tang really well. What do you mean? This? Like congestion? That sounds like an improvement. This help. Hey Solana, have you seen my sister? I wanted to drop off my gear at her quarters and it looks exactly the same as I left it. Sent her a message on Holo, but she left me unread. You work with her in the lab a lot, right? She okay? She's not living in the lab, right? Well, she is working on the literal plague. Uh-huh. Sure, plague, right. I know my sister's a huge bitch, but she's not literally an evil genius. Oh, Tang, destroyer of worlds. Seriously? Stop messing with me. We're too old for that shit. Not joking. The tone of your voice makes Diz pause. Serious? That's what they're working on in there? You nod and give Diz a quick summary of what you learned and how. By the end, he's gone so pale he almost looks green. I don't want to believe it. But if what you're saying is true, it'll kill everything, won't it? Not just animals either. The fungal pathways are integral to all life on Vertumna. Tang has no idea, does she? She thinks she's so smart, but she's always been too proud to get out there and dig around in the dirt to see what's really going on. They release the virus, it'll be the end of everything, even the gardeners. This takes a few steps away and looks out into the wilderness, covering his mouth with one hand as he thinks. Eventually turns to you, his face expressionless. I'll take care of it. What are you gonna do? This starts and then lapses in silence. He stares past you at the engineering building. Just let me deal with this, Solana. Thanks for telling me. You're winding down for bed, chatting with Cal when an explosion rocks the colony. You're pelted by knickknacks and mementos falling off your shelves as a blast wave rips through the living quarters, stealing the air from your lungs. Your ears are still ringing when you run out of the living quarters, passing people in various states of undress as you all filter outside in shock. Outside, you're greeted by the acrid smell of burning plastic and metal. The engineering building's on fire. The lab and med bay wing is completely engulfed in flame, smoke pouring from the open door. Congruence's fire suppression system is doing its best, but everything in there is toast. The engineering equipment, the live experiments, the chief engineer's lab and personal research all destroyed. And any samples of their engineered virus, probably. Cover your mouth and nose with your shirt just in case. Tang pushes past you, getting a few meters closer to the flames at the entrance before she falls to her knees and clutches herself. Stares forward as if in a trance. Dark smudge of a silhouette against the fire's blinding orange in the light. Look around and meet the eyes of the chief engineer. She looks impassive as always, her jaw set as she watches the destruction of her work. For better or for worse, they won't be releasing that virus anytime soon. Oh yay! The mood the next day is somber. You volunteer to help the construction crews pick through the rubble and sort it to be repurposed or put in the recycler. There's nothing left of the lab, or Dr. Instance's experiments. The loss is incalculable. No more engineering, obviously, but also among the casualties are more mundane projects like agricultural research and medicinal plants. The medbay can be repaired, but it might be a while. You check in on your friends. Everyone's stunned and a feeling of grief pervades the colony. Council members do a head count of everyone in their divisions. By midday, they send an announcement to everyone's holopomps. Unbelievably, there are only a few burns and minor injuries. However, Dis is missing. No one's found a body yet, but the great wariness of the council concludes that Dis must have been caught in the blast. His memorial service is scheduled 1 week from now. You know better, though. You bet Dis set that bomb and walked right out the front gates in the chaos. Wait, no, this ruins the thing that I need. Him and Tang have to sit in the bar and make up. Lasted. Let me... Well, I guess that would be better to be done in... What year is it? 19. It might be better to do that in the golden run, though. Let me see. Okay, what if I just get the illustration? No. He ran away a second time and now they have a funeral. You're surprised when Disc starts coming in for more blep tea. Okay, this is me rolling back before I find the... Before I tell Tang I know about the virus. Surprised when Disc starts coming in for more blep tea. You guessed he'd reject it because it's something his sister loves, but actually he gets so interested he wants to try brewing it for himself. You let him join you behind the bar to do his brewing experiments while you serve regular blep to the customers. One day you watch him stumble out from behind the bar, moving like he's underwater. He stares out one of the windows of the cafe, watching the colony move with unvarnished fascination. Art. When moving around, it's like blood. He tilts his head. Well, I think that last cup is messing with my head. I can, like, hear things. Like the wind and the bugs, everything's more real now. I think I get why Tang likes this stuff. Like a symphony out there, if you tune your mind to hear it. That's cool, man. He tells you his technique. You have to steep the same grass 3 times and throw away the middle steep. Otherwise you'll be up all night like my sister, he smirks. Anyway, he says as you pointedly push him a glass of water. You heard Tang left something for me? You bring the crystal out from under the bar and give it to him. It's a large rainbow-hued thing. Sort of like the ones that power holopalms. You tell him that his sister left it for him. Apparently it was their mother's. He sits and stares at it, turning it over in his hand like Tang did. What is it? Her old communicator. She always wore it around her neck, but she died when we were only 5 years old. I remember it. You nod sadly, remembering when it happened. She had been the ship's counselor. After that, it was just me and Tang. We moved into the crèche full-time, but we still had each other. We were the twins. Frowns. But one day I realized I didn't have her either. Turns the crystal over and over. Why do you think you grew apart? Still don't understand why. Guess it was around the time she and Instant started doing all the gene treatment. But it wasn't because of that. I don't care that we don't match anymore or whatever. Like, all of a sudden she felt so much older and more mature than me. Adults listened to her and paid attention to her. They didn't care about me. She started treating me like shit because she liked feeling better than me. I miss her so bad sometimes, but I hate her too, leaving me. He seems to want to talk more but shakes his head. Thanks, Alana. You're a pretty good listener. See you next time. Friendship decreases stress. Don't stress anytime you gain friendship. Cafeteria. Make sure. Okay. Dr. Instance comes in most days to grab a blep tea to go. She has a lot of responsibility and different jobs to do, and unlike antecedent, she doesn't make it look gracefully effortless. Most days she cuts the line and snaps at you to make her order right away because she doesn't have time to waste. I wonder if maybe the doctor needs to take a long time to make her drink. She huffs impatiently as you take your time foaming the flow of cow milk and steeping her a fresh cup of tea, not pouring from the teapot. This it'll taste better this way. Interested in taste, she snaps. As you dawdle, you overhear Instance recording a message for Tangent with instructions for today's sample analysis. You understand about every fifth word. After she ends the message, she sits down at the bar and drums her fingers on the table. Genius, you know. To be that age and brilliant. It's a shame about her family. She doesn't have anyone but me now. What about her brother? Yes? Too much like their mother for that one. You can't understand her any more than Bess could. He was the ship's counselor, you know. We worked very closely on the stratospheric. She hung herself in her office. One regular day between counseling sessions, her note said she should have never left Earth. That she thought having children would make her less lonely, but it didn't help. I guess she'd left some man behind on Earth and never got over him. In her note, she talked more about him than her own 2 children. You nod sadly. You remember she died when you were very young, but they didn't tell you how it happened. Instant shakes her head to clear it. Now I've got to do her a job along with everything else. I'm not sure if she means raising Tangent or counseling. Strong tea helps, but so does talking to people. Thank you, Solana. Now, are you ever going to finish brewing that flep for me? One. Nomi and Cal's birthdays. Oh, right. It decreases stress. Well, a crowd has gathered in a garrison courtyard. You push your way through the center where a circle is formed around Race, Rex, and Nomi. Oh boy, another illustration got. You think you can come around here whenever you want, huh? Race spits out. He's toe-to-toe with Rex, both hands fisted in the lapels of Rex's shirt. This garrison's off limits to cowards like you. I don't know if you realize. It's a free colony. I can go wherever I want, Rex drawls. Really have become a colony piece of shit, haven't you? You're a waste of resources on the Helio, and living here has made you even more soft and undisciplined. You think you're so bloody hot, huh? He lifts Rex up so Rex is on his tiptoes. Should have broken more than your arm when we were kids. Maybe you wouldn't have been so goddamn cocky. Don't worry, he says, jerking Rex around his feet, so his feet scrabble in the dirt. I'm happy to teach you a lesson now. Sociopath phase. You don't care about honor or protecting people. You only like fighting because it makes your dick hard. Rex's lips curl. What the hell did you say? Face goes red. Rex jerks his head. 2, and spits in Base's eye. Base roars and drops Rex, and then hauls back his fist to give Rex the beating of his life. What do you do? Overpower Base and stop him. You step in and grab Vase's fist, twisting it behind his back. Vase grunts in surprise and drops Rex, who hits the ground and scrambles over to Nomi. What the shit? This isn't your business, Solana. Made it your business, though. Though he struggles and curses at you, you manage to hold Vase long enough that Rex and Nomi are able to disappear into the crowd. And when you finally let up, he shoves you away angrily. What do you think you're doing? I had him! I had him! Oh, damn colony, he mutters and stalks away into the dispersing crowd. You catch up with Vase on the bluff above the garrison. You watch him stop and turn and slam his prosthetic fist into a boulder with a resounding clang. He grunts and shakes out his hand then looks up to see you. He scowls. What the hell you want? Wanted to see if you're okay. I'm fine. It's none of your business. Stay out of it. You're gonna get hurt. Rex told me you attacked him once. Oh yeah? What else did he say? Did he mention why I did it, or did he just whine about it? Stupid mutt. Face crosses his arms. He and his friends all thought they were so cool back when we were kids. Rex was the same scrawny run as me. Just liked him more because he's all... Vase sticks his tongue out and pants like a dog, curling his hands like paws. Let's be friends. I love everyone. He rolls his eyes. Idiot. He leaves himself open on his left side. Did you know that? Got right in there. Snap, snap, no more attitude. Not from him. Not from anyone. They all gave me the respect I deserved after that. Shouldn't be proud of that. Dave shrugs. Other people only hurt you, so unless you hurt them first. Then no one messes with you. I learned that lesson early. How do I send him to therapy? Ugh. What is our friendship even? I know it decreased. 78. 80. X. Ooh. You swing by Rex's lounge for some much needed rest and relaxation with your friends. Rex is there, as he usually is these days, slinging drinks and conversation behind the bar. Solana! He exclaims when he sees you, gesturing you to the seat at the bar. I was just talking about you. You take a seat and Rex pulls a few bottles down from the wall. Now that you're here, I get to unveil a new drink. I named it after you. He pours various liquids into a shaker and a few minutes later, pours you a light blue drink that almost glows white into the bar's lights. You take a sip and almost immediately start sputtering. It's got a heck of a kick right off the top. Racing's a good word for it. Strong, right? I call it the Solana Punch. Get it? Rex, thank you, I'm honored. Aw, it's nothing, he says as he washes the shaker. I've been thinking about it for a while. You're one of my best friends. I'm honestly just like so happy I met you and we became friends. Nomi, who's sitting beside you at the bar nursing her own drink. It has an umbrella and a potato skewer and little popping candles. Clears their throat and Rex laughs. I said one of my best friends. Jeez, can't a guy have two best friends? Rex jumps the bar and swings his legs over. Why don't you stay a while, Solana? You've been working so hard. Let me help you relax. What do you want to do? Do karaoke. Yeah, great idea. Rex cheers and leads you over to the karaoke machine. Nomi and Mars join you as they realize what's going on. Those two can never resist a chance to show off. You sing a song with each of them, and then go for your show-stopping solo. My heart flies over the resting ridges. Always a crowd pleaser, that one. Rex holds up his lighter while Nomi and Mars fake big theatrical sobs. It's a total blast. Afterwards, Rex asks, what's next? Dance? That's a great idea, he says as he leads you to the dance floor. It's unusually empty this time of day, typed with fairly unobtrusive lounge music from the Hollow archives. But Rex fiddles with the sound system until something fun and danceable comes on. Fun, he says, starting to groove to the music. I love this song. You and Rex throw yourselves around the dance floor for a few songs. It doesn't matter that it's the middle of the day, or that you're the only ones dancing, or that you feel other people watching you with amusement. Honestly, it's just good to move your body around without caring about whether it's right or strong or smart. For a few blissful minutes, you're just two bodies moving through the space. You're done. Rex wipes his sweaty face and grins. Whew, that got the old heart beating. What next? More shots? Absolutely. He goes back behind the bar and pours a line of 7 shots. Let's race. You start on that end and I'll start on this one. Ready? Go! You slam through the shots in record time, relying on your superior constitution to easily outpace Rex. You drink the middle mark first and stop not wanting to be greedy. Oh, wow. Well, remind me to make your drink start stronger. I underestimated you. Well, let's play a board game next. He goes over to the game closet and stands there thoughtfully. What about this one? I don't think we've played it before. You settle down together to play a game. Mars joins you. Oh, this one. I've played it before. It's a game from Earth about, like, owning property and making people pay rent for staying there, and eventually making them so poor that they can't keep playing, and then you win. Oh my god, it's Monopoly. Rex looks at the box dubiously. What's rent? He asks, and Mars shrugs. You set up the game under Mars's guidance and play a few rounds. After a while, it's clear that Mars is the only one with any kind of killer instinct. You and Rex just let the others stay for free on your property. After a while, Mars complains that you're not playing the game right and she leaves in a huff. Rex packs up the board game with a sheepish smile. Guess we all win? What do you want to do now? I had a great time, thank you. I'm glad, he says. wraps you in a big hug. Serious, you're like the best part of this whole colony. I don't know why you picked me, but I'm happy you did. He walks you to the door of the barn, waves as you depart. It's 100. Oh my god, his is 100. Okay, so I'm missing an illustration from him too. Hey, that's not fair. Oh. Okay, she wants to handle it alone. I'll let her handle it alone. Handle it alone. Or fight her own battles. Okay, yeah, she's fine. I don't know what that's about. Ah. Make a new save. No, we need to keep him in power so we can get the colony to die. This run. Everything's okay, I think. The cafe. Alcohol consumption is as old as humanity, and it's one of the first things the colony set out to rediscover as soon as the colony was stable. Courtesy of the wizards and geoponics, there's mulled cider, a bitter and astringent gin made of berries, squeezer honey mead, some sort of homebrewed ale, even a mushroom wine experiment you're only supposed to serve to adults. Which was easy enough when the colony was split into born on Earth and born in space. Now that you spacer kids are getting older, the line's a little blurry. The colony hasn't figured out when you're officially an adult yet, so it's kind of a case-by-case basis. Wait, how am I getting this illustration? Oh, we have to do the job 10 times. Okay. It'll happen. Watch and delight. I have to do engineer in this one. Did I win? Oh my god, I won! Wahoo! Us too. Grouped gifting. Gift gifts every month instead of once a season. Oh, let's go! I have a present for you. Enter the lounge to find Nomi curled up in one of the larger chairs, fast asleep, their hollow palms open. Let them sleep. You figure that if Nomi of all people is tired enough to fall asleep in the middle of the day, they probably need it. Tap their hollow screen, noticing just before it turns off that it's displaying lines upon lines of text that must be for Nomi's hollow novel. They must be working themselves to the bone to get it done. They murmur and curl in on themselves more tightly, and you slip away before they notice you're there. Wait, no, let's wake them up. Fine, more context if I wake them up. Tap Nomi on the shoulder and they blink awake, frowning as they rub the sleep drool from their cheek.
What? What's happening?
Mumble?
Oh, hey you. I guess I fell asleep while working on my hollow novel.
They say, stretching their arms and legs and settling into a more comfortable position. They frown again and poke listlessly at their hollow screen.
Just closed my eyes for a cool nanosec. Guess I was more zonked than I thought. Just so much to write still. I feel like it'll never be done.
Anything I can do to help?
Well,
Nomi starts, dragging their finger to scroll through the lines of script on their holo screen.
see, the thing is, I'm too tired to get any good work done, but if I'm not working, I just feel guilty. So I don't let myself do anything actually fun because I should be writing.
They flick their fingers so the text scrolls faster and then put their pen in their hands.
So I end up just staring at my holopalm and chatting with people because it's all I have the energy for, which doesn't make me feel any better. And then I just feel even more guilty because I wasted all that time.
How about a game instead?
Oh, yeah, okay. That'll recharge my brain.
Okay, I have a better idea. You look over Nomi's shoulder and spy the dusty stack of board games. You get up and pluck one from the stash. Oh gosh, you remember playing this one in the creche. Nomi looks dubious when you bring it back, but you notice Mars is looking over with curiosity. Is that Twister? Mars demands to know, snatching it from your hand. No way, this was my favorite. I did not even know we still had it. Oh my god, we're gonna play this right now. No questions. You take turns being the spinner, directing the other two to contort their bodies in strange positions. Mars is a vicious competitor, forcing you and Nomi to bend in ways that border on obscene while she cackles. You're taking your turn as spinner when you see Nomi's arms start to shake, and a mischievous grin start to spread across their face. Their next move, they contrive to just happen to be in the right position so that when they fall, they take Mars down with them. Oof! Mars exclaims, laughing while she extracts herself from the tangle of limbs. Well played, Nomi. I do think we can call that one a draw. He reaches over and pinches Nomi's cheek. Oh, you're such a darling one, aren't you? I simply cannot wait to see what you do with that holo novel of yours. You do so need your particular flavor of brilliance in this heap of a colony. Nomi rubs her cheek and looking up at Mars with big eyes.
Really? You're not just saying that?
Of course not, precious thing. Do I look like someone who says things unnecessarily? Have a bit more faith in me, not yourself. You and Nomi both watch Mars sashay away. Nomi looks over at you in awe.
You believe it? I feel like I've just been visited by royalty.
They leap to their feet, spin around, arms outstretched.
Ah, I feel so refreshed from moving my body and being with friends. I feel like I could punch the suns. I'm going to get back to work on my holo novel right away. Mars is waiting for it.
Somebody. They laugh and shoot you a double peace sign.
Thanks, I will.
Activity makes gift every month. Good to know. I can talk to... As your friend, please don't do it. Find a way to convince him. Okay, we were good friends enough to do that, thankfully. Have a flat. Base. Have this. Okay, we still need them around. Rex. Oh wait, can I break up with Cal and get with Rex so I can get this other thing? Well, I think we should break up, Cal. What? Really? I mean, okay, but why? Wait, no, actually don't tell me. I don't want to know. We can still be friends, right? Is it anything I did? Of course we can still be friends. He smiles, relieved, but still a little sad. Okay. Sorry it didn't work out. I really liked being your boyfriend. He says softly, hanging his head. Oh my god, Cal, no. I heard your friendship has benefits. Rex's eyebrows shoot up to his hair. Oh, yeah, it sure does. I got a stamp card and everything, he says, smiling wide enough to show you both pointed teeth. He reaches out and plays with a piece of your hair and then pushes it behind your ears and tips your head up with gentle fingers under your chin. Just say when and I'll deliver. Date? Wanna go on a date? His ears perk up and then he wiggles his whole body. Oh boy, do I! Let's go! We head up to the room. I'm reminded of that one Chowder scene where he's like, oh boy, do I? And then the character he's talking to says, do you? And then it just keeps looping for like 30 seconds. Rex leads you up to the roof of the Helia, long since built over to support various ladders, platforms, and hiding holes. The place he leads you has a few pillows and blankets tucked away in it, which come in handy when the wind whips up and makes everything unusually chilly for Vertumna. One of my favorite places, Rex says, kissing your shoulder. And I'm with one of my favorite people. Who could ask for more? Now, this is free stamina increase. Okay. Cafe. It's not even 10 of these yet. Always like this. Alright, that's fine. Awake to the sound of your holopalm chiming with new incoming messages. Clearly tapped through your inbox, squinting into the bright light. Dr. Instant says you're all gonna ruin your eyesight by 30 if you stare at your holopalms all the time, but Instance has never been a teenager on an alien planet, so what does she know? Geez, that's supposed to be you? You're friends with Nomi, correct? Tell them not to clog up the colony message board with their art. Your stomach sinks as you go to the colony message board and find a new post from Nomi. Entitled, You Know Who You Are. You click it. The post contains a single image attachment depicting two people embracing while he has drawn hearts floating all around them. One is clearly Nomi's Legend of Avamar character, and other is, well, it could be you, but looking at it, well, it could be Rex too. Oh my god, this event. You look for more info, but there's none. Strange. Close your holopalm and get ready to start your day. Did I talk to her about it?